You know what I mean? It's a TV finish. It's not a pay-per-view finish. It wasn't the right finish for this crowd.
Listen to the noise that crowd makes. Go back and listen. It's 1, 2, 3, and it's not boos. It's not. It's silent. It's
air out of a balloon.
Yeah, it's
like, this is really how they're going to do this.
And that's not good, man. That's not good. Like that's
no, and then Sami does the hell of a kick after the match, and his music plays. But the passion's gone.
No,
I mean there's people cheering, but they're not losing their minds like they were.
Did you hear his comments on the post-show presser?
He was deflated.
He was fucking pissed.
And he was not working. He was deflated. Because he knows.
This is it. He got to the mountaintop. He did all that he could possibly do to get himself over. They always say, grab the brass ring. You know what I mean? Prove that you're a star. This motherfucker did everything that he could possibly do over the last 6 months to get to that spot, to get to the top spot, to get to a main event match in his hometown for the title. And he's drawing business. He's drawing ratings.
He's over more than the guys.
Yes, and he knows it. He's not an idiot. He knows it. And he knows he showed up to the building that day or whenever it was, and they said, "Sami, this is the finish." And he knew that's it. I'm never going to get here again. This is as high as it's going to be for me. This is it. I have reached the mountaintop, and it's done. This is the best it's ever going to be. This is a guy that I'm sure he thought he was washed up a couple years ago. We came on this show and said that he was washed years ago, and he fucking got here. He got here, all the way here, and it was over. And he said it's like going to a Georges St. Pierre fight in Montreal and he loses.
Yeah,
it would suck and we would all hate it.
he was deflated and he knew deep down that there was never going to be another moment like this.
He's staring down his own mortality, realizing, well, that's it.
Yeah. And the last thing he said was, wins, losses, they come and go.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, guys. He was deflated.
Yeah, he's done.
Because as a pro wrestler, he put in all this work. He got over when he wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to be a 3-week deal. And he, like you said, he did the thing that they tell you to do. And that goes to show it's bullshit. It goes to show that it's bullshit.
Oh, that's weird, though, because it was because Vince was and he was the bad one, though, right? Vince is bad.
Yeah, Vince
and Paul is good, right?
Triple H is a genius.
Okay,
yeah.
So Vince bad, Paul good. Well, who's booking this one?
Name another story on his show that anyone gives a shit about for this alleged genius.
Paul,
booker.
you're talking about the good one, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Name one. Name one.
Yeah.
But
give me a couple minutes. I'll work on it.
And this is one he didn't even start, and then didn't finish properly when he had a chance to finish it properly. Sami's smart enough to understand that, and Sami's one of the great performers of his generation. He was one of the greatest wrestlers of his generation before he stepped foot in the WWE, and he proved here that even with a beaten up body and he's still a great wrestler, but limited ability compared to his he's got to be early 40s by now or close to it, that he still understands how to get over, and he did get over, and he's the hottest star in the company, and it did not matter. And that's why he was so deflated in that presser.
Right. He did everything that they want you to do and tell you to do and scream about, and grabbing brass rings and grabbing it by the balls and proving that you're a star. He did all of it. And they told him, go fuck yourself. You're done.
You, sir, will win your tag team titles 4th from the top on night 2 of WrestleMania, and you will like it.
Yep.
And you will like it. That's what you get.
On WrestleMania Goes to Hollywood Sunday, you can win your tag team titles. Yes.
Yeah, 4th from the top. That's what you get. That's what you earn by getting over as the hottest star in the company. That's it. That goes to show. And I hope everyone there is watching. Everyone in NXT, everybody else trying to climb the card. Unless you're Austin Theory, I hope you're paying attention, because it doesn't matter. Because the money's guaranteed, and it affords them the ability to, they could afford to not go with the hot hand. So you could do all that work you want, but if you're not the chosen one, it's not going to matter. And that's why he was so deflated. And, it was interesting to watch. It really was. He used a lot of the same verbiage that Bryan Danielson used after that WrestleMania main event we just talked about, the one with Edge, where Bryan Danielson said, I didn't feel like I main evented WrestleMania. I felt nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel special. I felt nothing. And that's what this company does to you. Everyone chases the moment. And then,
which is what's funny about that too is like in the presser, people were kind of like, "Hey, Sami, like it must have been amazing to be in front of Montreal with that crazy crowd," and that's not how he answered it.
Yeah,
like you said, he's like, guys, honestly, I don't feel anything. I feel weird.
He's like, I don't know how I feel right now.
Right.
And this is what he's saying. He's like, I feel
people
weird.
were like smiling, like, man, what a moment. Yeah. Like, you were in front of, 19,000 people and they were cheering. And that wasn't the face of a man that was just happy that he was in front of his home crowd doing it. Yeah. The people at the presser thought they were going to get like, hey, you know what? I tried my best, but God damn, what a moment that was. And it's really incredible to be in Montreal. And that's not what they got. They got, like you said, I felt nothing. I feel weird. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how I feel right now.
They got a dose of reality. Those clapping seal folks in that room who don't understand wrestling. They just don't understand wrestling. They just take what that company feeds them, and they want to tell Triple H how great he is. And someone else did that again, if you could fucking believe it.
The question was great.
You've been so incredible in your transition. Everyone agrees.
Oh, that's right. He said everybody agrees. Right.
Yeah, he said everyone agrees that you've just been so. How is it that you're able to be so great at this? And Triple H was so embarrassed. He was like, well, I don't know if everyone agrees.
That's right. He was like, I don't know if everybody agrees, but
even he was embarrassed
by the elusive praise of the praise. Yeah, even he was.
Even he was like, this is cringe. I can't listen to this.
Right. You fucking marks. God damn it.
Yeah.
The clapping seals.
The clapping or that's
Byron
what they are
Saxon.
in that room.
All right, Seals, here comes a superstar. Yeah. Clap for him.
Or that's the media.